there, girl Phophi, and welcome to Cava De Kulca, the pulse of the South, where we're always bringing you the latest and the greatest, everything from Southern Africa, from the music, the guests, and everything lit happening currently. And of course, today I'm joined by DJ/producer DBN Gogo.
What up?
What up? Thank you. Thank you for coming through. We have a lot to talk about, but before we do,
minutes, actually.
it has probably 2 years, I think. Yeah. I have some questions. Well, it's a bit of a game.
Okay.
I tried to make it, it didn't really happen the way I wanted it to. So I ended up calling it must-haves because I wanted to name it after your latest single, but it just, I couldn't.
You can what?
I couldn't make it work with the, so I just said must-haves. So this is just every topic I say, you say what's your must-have in that context. So the first one, for example, is braai. For me, on my braai plate, I need to have vors. I need to have pap.
Okay.
Coolio. So in your cooler box,
Must have ice.
Ice. Okay. I don't know if that's true.
Must have ice.
Must have ice. I like that. Okay. Makeup.
Lip liner.
Lip liner. Okay. Okay.
All the L's.
All the ALVE. Perfume.
Anything from Skins must have.
Skins. All right. Okay. I've never tried them before. Is it like a really?
Skins is it's like Sephora in South Africa.
Okay.
But there's a
I
one
thought it
that
was
I
like. Oh no, her one is Skims. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Not Kim K, babe. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Skins Cosmetics.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Your favorite show.
Favorite show?
Yeah, you must have show you must watch.
The Boys.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one. On your playlist, must haves.
DBN Gogo.
Yes. Drip. Nike. Okay. I'm gonna ask you this one because my favorite one. On your braai plate, what must you have?
Must have on the braai plate meat. I will just say meat as a general rule because it's very important. I love meat. I can have a braai of just meat. We don't have to have.
We don't have to have the
anything
starch.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Just meat.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
Coolio. Have you ever had a braai outside of SA? Or I guess it's barbecue in other places.
Yeah, I have actually a long time ago.
Yeah.
Here, in fact. But when we got there, the guy was grilling the meat in the oven, and I was just
Well,
so
you already knew,
disappointed.
that was already not a braai or barbecue's outside, guys. Anyone this side, abroad, it's anything happening outside. It's a barbecue or braai.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was not. That wasn't a braai.
He was grilling the meat in the oven.
That wasn't it. So we don't need to even talk about that one. No. Okay. So this was it Saturday?
Yeah.
You just had your headline show,
Yeah.
Somerset House.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was nerve-wracking, but it was great. It was really, really, really great. I cried. It was really great though, to be at such a historic venue. I actually think they even said like the Prime Minister, like the government was having a meeting. There was a point where they had to turn the music down. During the day, they were having a meeting in one of the rooms there. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
This girl from SA is hosting a show.
Headlining. Yes.
In the center of London.
Yes.
The Thames is just right there. The London Eye is just on the other street, like in the center, dead center of London. Like, I don't think I have even been to events since I started DJing that happen right in the center of the city.
Yeah.
For Amapiano to even be at such a place and for people to come, you know?
Yeah.
For people to actually show up and be like, okay, I'm going to spend my money and come and see you in the center of London with all the other friends singing the words bar for bar.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It's unfathomable. Let's go see the pictures. They're really great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So what led you to that moment to decide that you were ready for this moment to take place?
If I'm being honest, I think it was my agency.
Okay.
They were like weeks when we first started working together. There was sort of a plan that we wanted to put in place, and targets that we wanted to reach, and not just obviously going in the same manner as where they've been placing piano. When we leave the country and go to other places, piano is more put in a lane with diaspora crowds, or it's put hand in hand with Afrobeats. But like, you always forget that piano is dance. It's electronic music at the end of the day, and we need to open ourselves up to all those possibilities at the same time. So when they got the offer, I think they were basically given the opportunity to like, okay, who do you want to come host the show here?
Oh, wow.
And they put my name forward, and I was like, okay,
Wow.
let's do it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I had a talk with him actually. He was there. He was also nervous. He's like, I know it's going to be, a bit wonky at times, but like, trust me, we're going to do some really dope stuff. And I'm like, I believe that. I think the vision is there. It's set, it's clear, and it's important that we are allowed to dream and, do whatever it is that we set our minds to.
Right. Yeah.
We can't be boxed. Amapiano can't be boxed. It's here. South African music is here. African child, we are here.
We are here.
We're here.
We have arrived.
Yeah, we have arrived.
Yes, and speaking of like pioneering stuff, you're not unfamiliar with being a pioneer. You're a pioneer in Amapiano in many ways. And I know you're actually performing in Belgium this weekend.
On Friday!
And you're the first Amapiano DJ.
At the biggest electronic dance music festival in the world.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. How does that feel? Because you're potentially introducing a whole demographic of people to Amapiano. No pressure.
No
pressure.
No pressure at all.
Yeah.
I think I'll be ready once I plug my stick in. But right now, I am freaking out completely. But God doesn't put you in places that you are not willing to rise up to the occasion for. And like I said, it's what I've been asking for, what I've been praying for, and I am so happy I'm able to do it. Obviously with the help of our good friends, Culinary Music, they've put me in places I never imagined I would play at. So that's what people do. That's what it is to be in a community, to be in a dance community, to pushing the envelope, pushing the barriers forward. Love it.
Well, sounds like I know you're going to do amazing, because that's what you do. You always hold it down for the culture, always hold it down for SA, so I have no doubts you're going to represent. And what was the defining moment where you knew that not only was DJing going to be a career, but a sustainable one at that for yourself?
So I think it actually would have been lockdown. Lockdown was the thing that really shifted the needle for me. As much as everyone was like, the world is going into, basically nothingness. We're all sitting at home. How are we going to make money? How are we going to survive? And I was fortunate enough to play on a thing in South Africa called Lockdown House Party. So PH and Shimza put together this great concept of having your Friday and Saturday nights filled with 5 hours of back-to-back DJ slots. So you turn on your TV and you can watch us every single week. And I played twice, actually. And that was the first time a lot more people in the country had really seen me. It was one of the mixes that went like crazy. Even there's a video uploaded, my mom was watching, and she was like, for the first time, like, oh, like, you actually play music. Like, people pay you to play music.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this is what I've actually been telling you about. And I just hope you trust me that I'll be able to take care of myself. I don't have another plan. This is it. I need to make it work. And it's been crazy ever since.
Wow. That's really dope. And there's a lot of people who've obviously have seen the success people like yourself, Uncle Waffles, Black Coffee have had in the international market. And what do you think is probably one thing they might overlook or underestimate in terms of crossing over to the international market?
That it is incredibly difficult. without the right kind of support and structures and money, especially, a lot of South African artists, if you look at them, a lot of us are independent. You know,
that's true.
We've signed certain deals with labels, whatever, but when you sign to a label in Africa, there's still a plateau that you hit. You can't, like, the music can't translate. The labels have to work it in order for it to reach different markets. Luckily, obviously, because of social media, we have those things where people are able to find us, but it's still not in the numbers that we need. So you really have to do a lot. You have to put a lot of time, effort, and even money into your own craft, into the thing that you're doing, into production, into everything. You have to fly all over the world and try get into those meetings and see if you can upsell your music to the international market. It's just not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing at all. I think people take it for granted because we live on our phone, because you can see it immediately now. But the stuff that happens on the back end is way more than you can ever imagine. Look at even a Tyler.
Yes.
We saw her for how many years? Doing all the festivals, performing, being at home, trying out, until one day water just hit.
Exactly.
But the stuff that her label had to do on the back end for it to actually hit in the market that they wanted it.
Yeah,
and you can see the difference.
Yes, absolutely.
Does that.
Yes.
There's a difference between the song going viral and like whatever, but like a difference when a different market is actually buying the music.
Exactly.
You can see like 1 billion streams. That's unheard of.
Yes, it is crazy, and a lot of people are saying she's a plant, but I think it's because they never saw the trajectory of her working before Water blew up. But yeah, I hear you in that. And in terms of you personally, now that you are DBN Gogo, we know you internationally, you are South African and you're a woman and you're black. Sorry to bring that up, but what are some barriers you might still face, even though you have the doors opened, you have connections?
It's just that you are a woman. People will always second guess you or doubt you, or, you know, sort of try to make you something that you're not, or force you down a certain lane. Your voice being heard is also going to be one of the biggest barriers. Like people actually listening to you and taking what you say seriously and how you feel, and even just knowing how to work with women. You know, the industry is obviously male dominated, even in so many of the spaces. And like just the smallest things that they don't understand, the nuances of how to work with us is something that, you know, I have experienced since I started. It's something that still happens today. Like I was even saying, you know, you could get onto a set and you wouldn't have touched anything, even the volume, nothing. But as soon as you come, the sound guy will be like, okay, you need to make everything straight. It's like, you didn't tell the guy who was playing before me to regulate the sound. It's like, you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Do you think it's ever going to get better, or we just need more women in this?
More women in the space. We need more women in the space. We need more women behind the scenes. We need more women in every single aspect of everything, putting together a show, like everything.
I agree with that.
Yeah, we need more women.
I agree with that. I can second that. And in terms of the genre of Amapiano, how do you think it's understood in the spaces it's currently in and being consumed, and you know, people buying tickets to the event? Do you think it's understood properly, or do you think there's still some things and gaps where you'd be like, okay, I don't think people quite understand this about Amapiano, and I want them to understand this about Amapiano? Like
I said, because of it being pushed in a certain way, like I was having a conversation with Waffles yesterday, actually. Like they haven't had a DJ headline on the stage where she was playing in many years. It's always performance. So the way that the sound is even rigged is for people who are performing. So now there's no monitor, so she can't hear herself unless she has the headphones on. It's only the sound going to the front, to the crowd. And it's like those small things, understanding that, like, we have to bring back DJ culture. And that's obviously why I guess a lot of festivals have migrated into doing just DJs only, or just performances only, or having separate stages for the certain type of things. But it's like Amapiano's doing both at the same time, unlike how a lot of traditional electronic music was doing. So you need to be able to cater for that. So I think it's just the small things. But for general consumer, I think a lot of people don't get it. But that feeling when the music is playing, that thing in your body that's making you go, that's the thing we all have, and it doesn't change. And I think that's the soul of piano. It's what draws everyone.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. That was actually going to be my next question in terms of what you think makes people, like, regardless of background, gender, draw to my piano. It's the soul.
That bass.
It's
that
the
bass,
soul.
girl.
You don't even need to understand the words.
It doesn't even matter. It's that
yeah,
bass.
it's the bass.
And that's why I say, like, it's dance music, and
yes,
that has been true for hundreds of years. Whenever there has been dance music, you know, people gravitate towards it. You don't have to be from a certain place, be a certain age, like a white, whatever. You just understand it. What's understood is understood.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
And then what do you personally want people to take away when you play a set, or when they just put on DBN on their playlist? What do you want them to feel?
I want them to feel like they're on a journey, like they're coming with me somewhere. Like, you know, this is the inner workings of my mind. When I'm putting together my own music, or putting together other people's music, especially start to the end of the set, like I'm telling a story. Listen to how everything blends together, or how I can use a clap from one beat that's coming in on the next beat, and like you didn't even realize it's a new song coming in. Listening to just the art of DJing, I think that's one thing that we've also ended up losing a lot. Just the sound journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really important.
Yes. Yeah. I suppose I can relate to that, and also like just seeing how it's evolved in Europe versus back home is quite different in terms of how people dance and receive the DJ sets.
Yeah.
With that being said, which crowd do you prefer? Well, not prefer, enjoy playing for. Doesn't have to be one. Oh, okay. What are the different qualities of the crowds that you've played for that you enjoy? Let me say it that way.
Okay, like UK, Amsterdam, the open-mindedness of it, and just the way that they're starting to take in the music and even take in exclusives. Like, you're not forced to play things that are known or out there. But you also have to understand the crowd of wherever you're going. You know, there's certain time to do a certain thing, and that you only learn by DJing more and DJing in a lot more places.
Yes.
Hometown glory, man. There's no place like home.
No
Even
place like home.
You come, or people say, okay, I'm coming to SA in December. They're like, this is what you guys have been talking about. Like, what we see is completely different to what it actually is like.
Okay.
People can't even believe, like, Soccer City on a Monday. Like, you guys' biggest party day is a Monday.
Wow.
Like, Maholo Monday, you guys groove on a Monday. Like, that's a staple. And it's packed. People are on top of one another. I'm like, yes, you can't understand it until you come. And I think that's where a lot of people start to really entrench themselves into the culture of piano, because it goes way beyond just the music. It's a lifestyle.
It is like the clothing, everything. Because I've seen so many trends with, especially the younger people. Like, I'm like, that looks so lit. I look crazy for it, but that looks lit.
Literally, we are the new hip hop stars.
Yes, you guys are. You guys are pioneers. Everything. And just to close everything off, I just want to know, is there any future collabs or people you want to work with in future? Doesn't have to be in the piano region, just generally, like, you think, like, if I put this person on my record, that's it.
There's so many people I want to work with. There's actually a record I just dropped with Benny Chill, called Sahara, and I would love to get like maybe an East African or West African feature on it. Like, I think it has the vibe. I don't even want to mention names. The universe knows my heart.
Yes. Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to go back to the label and be like, can you beg these people to be on the song? But like, let's see, anything. I'm really open to working with anyone. Like, as long as we are doing something that makes sense for both of us, and it's something that you want to do, it's not something that you're forced to do. I think it's really important to work with good people.
I agree. Like, regardless of scene, good people are underrated, and we need to work with more of them. Okay, so this is my final question regarding music because I have a sidebar question to ask you, which everyone is dying for me to ask you. Okay. Any upcoming projects that you want to let us know about? Anything we need to watch out for?
No, I have dropped 2 projects in the last, like, almost a year. No, I do not have a plan of an upcoming project this year. Definitely more singles, more music videos. That was my objective this year. More singles, more music videos. Funk videos finally coming out.
Nice.
Balimele videos coming soon. So more collaborations. Definitely, you're going to see a lot more of me. Yeah, Kobe told me the other day that I'm lazy, so I need to step my game up.
Really?
You want to see me on TikTok, you want to see me everywhere.
Oh, that's right. You don't post on TikTok. I just realized you don't
get it. I know, yes, it was like the first viral Amapiano video. Yes. That was by chance. I was just doing what I do every day.
Okay, yeah.
Now, like, you guys, you have to stand and record and be like, okay, I'm doing this.
Okay.
I think I'm old.
I don't think so.
I don't get it.
Okay. Hopefully you... But to be fair, you probably don't need it, but I get why he wants you to jump on because it's very helpful, especially connecting with your audience.
So you see the way that my things go on TikTok is always organic.
Yes.
And that's how I've just always felt. That's how I feel. So it's like, okay, we do have an actual dance challenge for the song now. I'm gonna do videos like, okay, I'm gonna get into it. This is the new era. This is how it is.
This is how we do it.
How we move the music forward. Like,
indeed.
Dance is such a big part of Amapiano, and you know we can't sidestep that. So I'm gonna do my best.
For the people with like 2 left feet like myself, what do we do then?
I don't know. You guys you just have to try. Eh?
We'll try.
There's nothing else.
Just try. Just keep on trying.
Try and post. You know, whatever.
Okay.
As long as you're having fun, I think that's the most important.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Watch out for my 2 left feet challenges coming up.
Please.
All right, DBN, thank you so much. But like I said, I'm going to have to ask you the question that everyone's asking me, dying for me to ask you in the studio, not the audience. But have you ever tried Morley's?
What is that?
It's a chicken shop. It's like fried chicken. It's like KFC, but it's like because we're in South London right now. Oh, but it's like.
Oh, is that what's on the table?
Yes.
Oh, girl. No, but
it's like it's. I would say it's indigenous. I don't know where it actually originates from, but it's indigenous and popular to South London.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very well known.
I have not.
Very well respected chicken shop in London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like a franchise?
Yes. Yeah. Morley's.
Morley's.
Oh no, they don't even pay me, but yeah, that one.
Girl, you won't believe what I thought you said, but I have never tried Morley's.
Yeah, well, I guess you'll try it today. You let us know what you think. It's a South London staple, I would say.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll eat together.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Thank you.